Good morning, everybody. It's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Thank you so much for joining me. It is lovely to have you here. It is early Saturday morning. No, it's it's not. It's late Saturday morning. I don't know what made me say that. And it is Saturday slash your stash. Is that what I call it? I can't remember now. I think that's what it is. And I did hint that I was going to be using up my book pages. I'm going to take them out of these crinkly things because they're very noisy, and what I don't use will be going back in them. Yes, I won't be using them all, but yeah, they're very, very noisy. And you probably, can you spot or not, I don't know, probably spotted that I've got here all my, no, not all of them, one of three of these boxes that I have are folded up, ready to go journal pages. So they're book pages, they're digitals, they're my coffee dyed, they're made up pieces, all sorts. But the main idea is to use lots of these book pages up. I've got lots of books waiting to cut up and I'd like to, you know, replace some of these book pages in here. These are getting a bit curled and whatever at the end. And I'd also like to, you know, use some of these because I've been here a while, and then, you know, cut small books up and put them in there. And I'm trying not to replace the books as you know, as I cut them down, just so that I can get them down to a manageable amount. So so that's the stash that I'm using, as well as, and maybe you move that to one side a minute because it's taking up all the room. Some of these sort of pre-made covers that I did using up my envelopes, I think. My large envelopes. So they've just got fabric both sides. This one's got Tim Holtz both sides, and I've got one here that's also got upholstery fabric both sides. Now this one, did I hit you then? Gosh, this one went a bit tricky at the bottom, and I see that I've just put a piece of lace over it. You know what I mean by tricky, don't you? But these are all for me. All three of these are going to be for me, as is this one that I've made, because they're all about my stash. These four at least journals, they're going to be single signatures, but I am making them out of all these papers. I'll probably even put more in. I did do this one without you, just, you know, I wanted really to see how many pages I could get in and it still be thin, because I want to put a lot of things in it. Now a couple of them are going to be, I think, glue books. Remember I said I was going to start some glue books, you know, where I just put in maybe, I don't know if they ought to be called glue books. I suppose so, because I'm gluing in. But I'm just going to put things in them like bits that are left over from kits and stickers and fussy cuts, things that are just sitting around on my desk. Yeah, I'm just going to put them in, not necessarily journaling it at all, just make a pretty, well, I would say coffee table book, but it won't go down on my coffee table. It will be on my shelf. But, you know, a pretty book just for me to enjoy, and I will get them down and, you know, look through them and play in them and things. So two of them are going to be that, and the other two I'm going to fill with ephemera. So I think I said to you I had 3 boxes of ephemera, and I know Jodie says she's got, no, she didn't tell me how many, but she laughed at 3. And she's a mass maker, I know, so she has a lot, and I'm sure lots of others of you out there think 3's not a lot, but in my little room and for me and for my headspace, I guess 3 is a lot. So yeah, I'm going to try and use one of those, or one box worth, because I'll dib from all 3 boxes, to maybe, I don't know, that might be a bit of an ask. Anyway, I'm going to use a lot up to fill 2 others. So, yeah, I'll try and do a bit of it on camera for you guys that like to see. There might be bits of it in the vlog, I guess. But it's kind of personal journaling. So I'm going to call it journaling, because anything you do in a journal that you make is journaling, isn't it? So there we go. So lots of chatting first thing this morning. Yeah, and I'm kind of making them sort of rustic as well. So I'm not, you know, like I've only got paper on fabric on one side of this. The other side was just coffee dyed envelope, and I'm happy for that. Bits of it are sticking over the edge, but I guess, you know, as I start embellishing them and sticking things on and sewing things on, the same will happen on the covers as well. So yeah, really rustic and really enjoyable. Definitely my kind of thing. So I've got 3. That one, I don't know what to have on the inside of that one. I think I'll have the words on the outside, that one, and then this. Another reason I want to use a few of these up is because I've got new material. I've got some, I haven't got my Christmas material yet. I'm looking out for that, but I've got some autumn material ready to make my fall journals. Lovely look. They're going to be lovely when they're fat and full of stuff. Oops, upside down. So yeah, it'd be nice to move some of these on as well. So I might, I might do some more. We'll see. Anyway, let's get on with it, because if I'm going to make 3, now I put 20 pages or thereabouts in here. So, and I haven't particularly thought about where they went. I just kind of put them together. So that's that gorgeous bunny book. So book page, a digital that I've had forever. I think that's some sort of dictionary. These are pages that I made out of scrap, and they're in here waiting to go. What's that? Recipe book, digital, that's mine. So this is a map page, look, I just folded it up. I will glue in there, and that can just have things put in it, should I wish. I'm not putting too many with the lace down the side, but I might just put one in each. So a couple of book page type things together. There's one of the digitals that I've done something on that. I've obviously wiped my dauber off, my gold dauber off on that. Oh, it's got a fisherman on it, look. Yeah, digital. Yeah, and like I say, some of them will be plainer than others, perhaps. Might try and make a couple of more plain ones that I'm going to stick all the, leftover kit, or not all of them, but quite a few leftover kit pieces in, just so that I'm not hoarding, because I'm doing new kits all the time, and, any spares that I've got from them, they're just not getting used up. That's upside down. I don't suppose it matters. I'll cover it over. So yeah, I'm going to have fun playing with them. I was just showing you the pages. That's 20 pages. I think that's about right, actually, because I want to put things in it. So let's get 20 pages. Well, let's get 3 lots of 20 pages and kind of do it. Oh, go on then. You go on the floor. You sit there. That's it. I haven't tidied up to do this. I should have, shouldn't I? So, yeah, I'm going to try and not be picky. So I want to try and just, well, not pick from the top, otherwise I'd have all the same pages, wouldn't I? Let me put this down for now. I'm going to need some room, and I'll get it up in a minute. So, yeah, I want to try and use little ones as well. Right, let's kind of keep turning them over so I've got different, and I should have one in the middle as well, shouldn't I? I don't want to make all 3 the same though. I've lost count now. Was I even counting to start with? I don't know. What are you? You're thick. Oh, you're a bit too thick. Oh, hello. They're nice. I might put one of those in each. Fairy page. You get the idea, don't you? So what do I want? I want about 10 or 12 of these in each one. Oh, already folded. They're also already folded. Even that's not going to be a lot, is it? Oh, there's a Bramley Hedge one there, look. What are you? So yeah, I definitely do need to do more. Ullswater. Oh, we're going there soon. Yes, I'm just trying to grab different things. So let's go to the bottom. There's a whitish looking one. A couple of mushroom pages. Music. Don't use too much of that. Let's just use one. Birds. Chairs. Right. Yeah, it's barely scratched the surface. Have I got 10 now? Let's see. We've got 2 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're counting. 7, 8. I probably want 12 actually, so let's have one of these again. There's a thin one. 9. Oh, what are you? 10, 11. We'll have one of you in each of those, I think. What have we got going down here? Oh, Victoria Plum. We'll just call that one 12, shall we? Right, let's see how many we've got in this one. 1, 2, Are you doubled over? You are. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm going to have a few more in there. Oh, you're a nice dark one. 10, 11, 12, and then this one. And then I'll put 8 from the other box. 1, 2, 3, 4, oops, 5, 6, 7. I'll leave it in. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Where was that mushroom one? Oh, the 2 mushroom ones gone. Put one in there. So that's 14. That's 13. 13. Put 14 in them all. Okay, so I want about 6 or 7. I'll put that in as a double. That's it. Okay, so, oh, lost a pile. Did I put them all on there? Yes. To count them again now. 2, 4. I press play. Yes. 5. Record them in. 6, 7. I mean, those 2 will probably go as one, won't they? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I don't think that lot was part of it. I don't even know if that was. I just keep adding them in. Let's have one on there, one on there. Okay, I'm going to put these on the floor. I am going to try and sort them out a little bit, but gosh, there's a lot more journals there, aren't there? I was going to put together to see. I've got my finger in there, don't worry. Yeah, there's not a lot going on there, but there's, what is there, 45 pages? Okay, time for this one. So let's just go through and pull. Perhaps they're the same, I don't know. These are the colouring in books. 1, 2, 3, no, 1. More mushroom book pages. 2, I've got nothing plain here. There's lots of book pages, but that's okay. 3, let's turn it around and go from the other side, shall we? These pink ones look. 4. These ones I've made up. 5. In fact, they're good for that. So let's have another one of each of those in there. 6. 7. Some digitals then. Some of the purple ones look where my ink's run out. And just 1. 8. What other digitals have we got? Not many in here actually. More book pages. What are you guys? Let's have a look what's going on in here. Oh. I think you're a journal waiting to be made. 1, 2, what was that, 9? How many did I say I wanted? Oh, I think that's enough. I think I said 7, didn't I? So, I would like one of these coloured. I've got some coloured pieces, look, like one of these in each. You can just keep squeezing papers in as much as you'd like. Put a green one in that one. Okay, what fun. So, yeah, I'm going to use about 70 pages up, aren't I? So let's just put them together. Let's try and put book pages separated by other interesting things. So I've got kind of book pages, digitals. And put you 2 in together. A lot of book pages. Actually, that is quite delicate, that paper. You're already open, aren't you? Yeah. Let's Sound like somebody being shot at. Well, not somebody. Somebody shooting a gun, should I say. That wasn't a very good thing to say, was it? Out there. I don't think it was. I think it was somebody hammering something, but it sounded like a shot from a gun. Okay, so I've got a lot of book pages. So let's have a book page. I mean, I probably would like the Bramley Hedge at the beginning. Look at that. I love the Bramley Hedge. So I've got a biggish book page to go behind it. That's it. So I'm not being too fussy about what I put and where. Tim Holtz there. Let's get some book page in. Might put 3 together in there. I think it'll catch them all. Another one, yeah. Okay, it doesn't even have to be done central. Look, that went off. Maybe I should have folded them all. The next one I'll just fold them all first and then put them together. Okay, rub the music paper in there. 5 ducks. What's out of a birthday book, that? Might go sideways on a bit with that one. It might be too big, but I can fold it over or cut it out. Whatever. Just for a bit of interest. Ooh, that's pretty. Star plants for September. That's next month. Do a single, yeah. English Lakes. Floral. Yeah, it's quite thick, this. It feels thick. It's going to be fun getting my needle through it. Something colourful. I might miss one of these out because I did have quite a lot, didn't I? Hey, fighting me. Come on. No, there's a book page there. Yeah, it's very thick, this one. But I have got one with a really thick cover, haven't I? So let's put them all in. Now I've pulled them out, I don't want to put them back in my stash. That's not the point. And it's going to make a gorgeous journal. I mean, this might be the one that I do with the stickers and things in rather than put, you know, ephemera in it. That's a Kath Kidston colouring book, that. Love that. Yes, it's quite chunky. Right, let's fold that. Can you fold over a minute so I can get you clipped? Thank you. Okay, right. Let's fold these before we do that because that was hard work. And maybe put them the right way up would be good. My fingers just don't want to separate the pages today. Maybe just been squashed flat too long in the... Yeah, that's the right way up. So these are like all A4 pages folded in half. So those are, love that one. Unusual. And these are book page. 3, 4, 5. Do a cornerwise at 6, 7. Oh, I've got another one of those. Haven't got such pretty on it. 8, 9. Oh, did I want 2 of those? Perhaps not. 10, 11. There it goes again. Oh, that might have to be my front page. Could I get you? Yeah. 12. Oops. 13. 14. 15 was you. You were, weren't you? Sure you were. Yeah. fold it that way, I might be able to grab it better next time. Oh, September. There we go then. That way with that. So I've got a lot more book page in this one. So I definitely want fairies first. So yeah, let's have that one behind her. And then that one. Just give it a bit of strength. That's it. Those. Another dark one in there, I think. That one. Yeah. One of these. No. It's got some tall pages in it, this one. Still can't open them. Some lovely coloured pages. I might need trimming off. Or folding over. Folding over, we're not trimming off. No. Yes. Yes. No. So, Neil's out painting the shed. I did say I'd help him, but I've got 2 films to do first. But then I will. I mean, it's a nice day. It's not too hot, but it's warm. Bright. It's light, but it's not really bright. Don't want that in there, no. Well, this is another fat one. I've definitely made these a lot fatter than that first one I made, but still. I got carried away using all the pages. So yeah, I'm hoping I'm going to carry on and make some more of these as well, because they'll be handy just to have in my drawer actually if I suddenly want a journal for something or another. Have I got any more of those clips? Yeah, I dread to think how many's in that one. I didn't even count, did I? Only the pages. It's another chunky one. Okay, 2. So yeah, I hope it's not too boring a video. You know, hope you're not just fed up watching me fold pages. But kind of that's all it is, folding pages and gluing them in, I guess. Not gluing them in, sewing them in. But it is about using up my stash, so can't make it all sexy. Oh dear. A lot of these pages are going to be covered anyway, so some of them I might have trouble bringing myself to cover them, but the idea is, you know, they'll mostly be covered with things. Might be nice in the middle, might it? I was thinking that would be a nice front page, the mole and the hedgehog. Might need a folding over or something, but fancy pages. Page. Why not just put one of those in? Was that the other one? Maybe it was the other one. Yeah, there is a lot here. Never mind. Stop saying it now. Just get them in. I've been so excited to sit down and make this, I can't tell you. Been dying to get it done. Okay, I've got my front page. And I think I'll go with a plain pink one to start with this time. I'll start on the book page. Keep putting you at the front. Let's have you. Oh, nice. No. Sometimes I don't know why. I just, it's just instinct. Like, I know I don't want that there. And I couldn't actually explain to you why. Well, unless I stopped and thought about it for a long time, which I'm sure you wouldn't appreciate. Yes, I'm using a lot of the smaller ones there, doubled together. I think I'll do that quite a bit in this one. Put you up there. wrong one there, that's it. Mushrooms. Make sure I've got the right side open. It must be it because that's the bottom of the page. It is. Gorgeous. Oh, very unusual. They're just scrap pages put together, but they do make good pages in your journals. I wanted you in the middle, didn't I? What are you hiding from me over here? You. Come along now, open up. I'm also looking forward to sitting down and taking a couple of books apart to put. That's it, love that. Yeah, refill the box. Oh, yeah, refill it. I've about half emptied a tub because I had two down here. I put them together. I've half emptied one. Oh, near enough. Okay, so there are my three gorgeous signatures. So let's sew them in. This is a really thick cover. That one's quite thick as well. That one's thin. So yeah, let's just grab the top one and the top one, I think. Oh, don't take that off. String. I'll just fold it down the middle because there are two envelopes in there. That other one I did only had the one. The first one I did. 1, 2. I'm using up this as well. Look, 3. Don't know if there'll be enough for all 3, but we'll see. Hope you can see. I've got a very, very crowded desk. I might get to it later this afternoon. I might not, but depends how long Neil's painting the shed for and if he really does want my help. He says he does, but he might not when I get there. He might be like, no, get out of the way and leave me to it. Little thing on the end of there. There we go. It's Scrap Sunday tomorrow, isn't it? I don't know what I'm going to be doing. Where's my bread all there? Should that not be connected to that? That might be a good idea, might it? I've got an awful lot of scrap. Maybe I should make some more pages up. Who knows? If you've got an idea of something you'd like to see me make on Scraps on Sunday, gosh, that is thick. I'll put that bread along that a long way through. Make the hole big. Yeah, if you let me know today, obviously, if you see this after Sunday or after Saturday night, because I'll be doing it tonight, hopefully. The video will already be done. Although there'll always be next Sunday if there's something you particularly would like to see me make with my scraps. And I've asked that before, have I? Where did that go? There. I should have been looking. I felt lucky then. Getting it through. Yeah, I may well put lace or fabric or something on the outsides of these, but I won't do it straight away. I won't play with the covers. I'll just wait until something inspires me, and then I've got a journal I can... I had a feeling I might struggle to get that back through all those. Let's make life easy. Might have gone through the... Looks like I've split the wire. Let's have a look. The yarn. Oh, they're moving. No, they're moving freely, so I don't think I have. Just the way it looked. Just put one in and then see how tight we are. Oh, there we go. Not very. Although it's gone inside. That's better. I do like this this thread. I'll have to try and get some more of this. It's lovely and strong, and it doesn't slide about too much on itself like some of them do. Made this with all the offcuts as well. I might have to do some more of those covers once I've used what I've got left in the covers. So yeah, I didn't stitch any pockets or whatever inside here, but I can glue some, which is what I was thinking. Some of the bigger pieces, you know, perhaps made by the 12 by 12 scrapbook pads, you know, and glue them in. Or I could still stitch them in. It would go through the front as well, but that would be okay. It's going to be fun to play with these. Yeah, I can't wait to use some of my washi tapes up, and definitely lots of my stickers and my fussy cuts. I've got so many, you know, that I don't use week in, week out, that I love. I've got lots of those little books with all the little, you know, the little tiny ones that come from Tapeology and what, Stationery Pal. Well, they actually come from my pal Tanya. I love all the pages in them, but I never use many. Yeah. Just doing that so I can flatten the pages and you can see. So there's a lot more in this one, and it's a fatter cover as well. Love it. Of course, it will have some of my beads on. I'm going to have another shelf up, I think, for all my journals. Is that 2? No, that's 1. It's 2 with that one, which I did earlier. I'll put them on top of each other. Woohoo! Bang, crash, wallop. Oh, it's opened itself up. So it's got a much thicker cover, that one, so I'll put one on top. That might hold it down a bit. This is the one with a wonky middle, but I don't mind. Let's put the fairy in it. She was next, but the blue and blue's nice as well. Did I squash you in the middle? Just about. Yeah, so normally I wouldn't have the white envelope edge showing. I would either put lace around it or yeah, something like that. In this instance, oh dear. Luckily I've got a coffee, bear with me. I think it was dusting my throat. No, it's not a coffee, it's tea. Oh, and as invariably happens, once I've had a little tickle in my throat, I feel like I want to sneeze, so hopefully it'll go off, but if not, excuse me in advance. 2, 3. Yeah, I suppose I could make a thin one of these like the first one I did, and I could use my scraps to just kind of art book, you know, on the pages. Not exactly collage, but sort of. No, not collage, because I don't want to make them big thick pages, but, you know, just stick bits of scrap on them. Interesting. I nearly tied that in a knot, like when you're sewing. Okay, we're ready to go. I think so. Another really thick one. You don't even have to have the fabric cover if you fancy doing a load of these with your either your scraps or your book pages. I mean, I've probably got enough full pages in my scrap box to make one of these. Yeah, you could just either use a masterboard, you know, like a collaged piece of paper, or you could use a piece of card, cereal box out the kitchen, you know, box out a food box out the kitchen, anything. And then you could do the same, decorate it afterwards, just have the fun of making it up and then see what it becomes once it's made rather than before you put it together. Great fun. All these little things help you, you know, if you've lost your mojo a little bit. I find doing things like this are what helped me, you know, fall back in love with my crafting again. Usually if I lose my mojo, it's because I've done the same things, you know, too many times, or I've got too many jobs lined up on my desk and I kind of tell myself I've got to get done. That's always a spoiler for me. Okay, which side of you needs to come through? That side. Pulled it way too far that way now. Which one's that one? Right, Janice, you're going to rip the pages. Oh, I tell you, it's good. This thread is very good. It doesn't rip or break or anything. If I was doing this with that blue that I bought recently, I think it would have. It would be in pieces by now. Right, how strong are you? Top one again, not very. It seems to be a theme with me. Must be the way I pull it. Yeah, it's strong now. I think it's because it's going over the top of these ridges, and look, I've gone through my my page there by being just way too rough. But it is not a problem. In fact, I sometimes love this tape in places. Why am I tying a bow here? I don't know. I've kind of stretched that that string pulling it so hard. I just felt like tying a bow. Shall I put some of that side as well? Now, because it's gone through there, it might have gone through other pages, so I may have to put more. But what a lovely use of my washi that I want to. You know, some of them are getting old. I want to use them up and then replace them, of course. Yeah, it's a nice thick one, that. I like the envelopes because they do give it a bit of a crinkly noise. Yep, we've got fairies at the front. Just love all the different colours of book page, apart from, you know, the text and what's on them. So, you know, if you've just got lots of you know, text pages rather than anything with beautiful pictures on, they still look great, just because of the different colours and the different. So many things I want to go. I want to have a go at painting, you know, in a book of text with just tea dye and coffee dye and watered down ink. I think that would be fun. I'll try and get to do that one of these fine days. Everything that I normally do, all the wet messy stuff that I normally do in the greenhouse, this year it's been a weather of extreme. So it's either been way too hot, or too windy, or too cold. Noisy in the rain. I just haven't had any. Sound like you're coming up there, I might. Oh, I'm hiccuping, I do beg your pardon. I can't believe I haven't got any washi on my desk at all. Surely I haven't. There we go. It's because I'm trying, don't laugh, I'm trying to put things away. It's not really happening. If you could see my desk, you would laugh. But yeah, generally I'm trying to put things away because, oh, that's empty. Yeah, I'm not going to make it through August. I am going to have to, I've emptied my Fabri-Tac as well. I'm going to have to put a glue order in today. Fabri-Tac and glue stick. Oops. If it was just glue stick, I think I would just buy a single Pritt stick from the shop. But I need Fabri-Tac as well, so I might as well have the full works. See, just using up bits like that in here is going to be such fun. Where did I put that? Oh, and look, I found a little bit. Of course I did. Was I going that way? I think I was, wasn't I? Yeah, may well put a tip in on there. I may not. I don't know. But that's 2. Okay, how long have I been? Oh, not too long. All I'm going to do is exactly the same thing again. So if you've had enough, feel free to leave me to it and get on with your day. I'll be back here tomorrow with Scraps on Sunday. Oh, why are you not attached? I'll be back here with Scraps on Sunday tomorrow. But, if not, you know, I'm thrilled to have you here. I just want people whose time's a bit precious today to know they're not going to miss anything. Not today. I can't say the same for other days, but today you won't miss anything. I'm fancying a colour on here just because it's all black and white. Would that be obscure? Or shall I put white? This is my new white. Brown. This one again, it's not as thin as the blue one, but it's not as good as those bigger reels. It is a lot thinner. So let's see how we fare with it. Where did the needle go? I don't know where my favourite bestest needle is, unless I've dropped it in the bottom there. I might have. It's not where it should be. But as you can, I don't know if you can see, you probably can't see. Let me show you. This needs, what was I saying about putting things away? Yeah, that needs emptying and putting, you know, when I got it I said I was going to put everything away at the end when I'd done. Kind of half knew I wouldn't, not every day, I mean I will, I'm going to put everything away and clear it off today because I've got time. Oh, something thick in there that made you not want to go through. I'm trying to put a big hole in the middle, so I'm putting the brad and the awl a long way. Hang on, I'm in a bit of a, tie myself in a knot, literally, that's it. Yeah, because it you know, it gets, for those of you that are newish, it gets bigger the higher up you go. So it makes the hole bigger, so if you only want a tiny hole, don't put it through too far. But yeah, I'm trying to, should have left that in, shouldn't I? Never mind, I'm through. Trying to make that middle hole big so that I can get through without, in theory, crashing through the yarn, through the middle of the first yarn. Oh, I didn't realise that was quite high. I think I might have gone in at an angle there. Oh, yeah, I have a bit, but it'll be fine. So let's see. Oh, well, yeah. So that I think because the yarn was so much thinner, that big hole left me lots of room to get both through. So that's one thing for having thinner thread. Just feel it before I tighten it this time. Make you a bit tighter. That's it. Because this one, like I say, is not as forgiving as that that thick stuff once I've tied it. And it would come undone, but I'd probably split the thread doing it. I like this sticking out. I ought to have done more odd shaped ones. I might do in the next one, but I can, you know, glue in, tip in or whatever. Okay, clear the decks. Look at this one then. Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing in these. Like I say, some of it you won't see, but some of it you will. If I do a lot that you don't see, I will do a flip through and let you have a look what I've actually done in it. I think a lot of, for this, a lot of it's going to be like, you know, like mindless, relaxing, unwinding kind of art journaling, so that's not necessarily conducive to filming it. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's relaxing working on film. I suppose I could film it and just pretend I'm not, ignore it, and then decide whether it's worth putting up or not. Okay, hope you enjoyed that. Thoroughly enjoyed my play, so thank you for keeping me company while I did it. Giving me somebody to chatter away to while I had fun, like those three together. Yeah, can't wait to have a play with it, so I'll let you know how I get on. And yeah, I'd love a bit of feedback on it, so let me know what you thought. Did you enjoy? Maybe it's something you do all the time. Okie dokie. I'll get this film up to you then, and have a lovely what's left of your Saturday, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.